going to check out Catalina Island. That's right, Catalina Island, right here. I don't want to lose my place because I got something to show everyone. Catalina Island. So we're going to go right back down where I was in that secluded area. Hopefully we don't lose our spot. Okay. Now we'll get rid of this. So a lot of people talk about Catalina Island with giant bones and skulls and stuff like that they found there. And today I believe that. I've found something that I'm about to show everybody that is very amazing, and that I know what I'm looking at because I've seen it before in other places, Solomon's Island and stuff like that. So I heard about Catalina Island, and I figured we'd stop in here and see if it's a myth or if it's the truth and what's happening here, and see if there's giant skulls being found here, then what's going on? Is there giants? Well, let's find out. So I'm going to zoom in down here and I'm going to show you. These are skulls. Those are skulls, giant skulls. We're going to try to measure. Let's go from this point, and we'll go up to that point. These are giant skulls, guys. 14-foot tall skull. Okay, whoops. And look at this one down on the ground there. It looks like you can go right in his mouth in the center of the screen. I'll try to measure that dude. It's 10 foot, and part of the skull is in the ground. So that's what these are down here. I give you my word, these are giant skulls laying around. This one's sideways in the middle, and that one's in their different ways, laying all over. But they're skulls. Right here, I don't know what's going on, but it's probably skulls in the ground where they're still digging up, or I don't see any vehicles digging them up, but I want to show you this. This is in the middle of the island, not away from everything. These are in the street. That's as close as Google Earth will let me zoom in, but those things are in the street. That's not a shadow. That's not a tree growing through the street. Whatever those are in the street. I wish I could get closer, make it out more, but I believe those are giant creatures. It's gotta be. So we're gonna cruise around this island a little bit, check it out. Let's look at these skulls a little more. That's just wild. Embedded in the ground. They're either being dug up, or maybe it's a burial ground for giants, or who knows. I notice there's a black thing over here. Right here. Oh, more giants. You see those black creatures in the middle of the screen in front of the green trees? That's as close as it'll let me zoom in. That's pretty funny because it's not letting me zoom in. And usually islands let you zoom, or places let you zoom in. There's another dark thing in front of a bush there. Who knows what this is? That could be skulls or bones even. But that's amazing right there. You look at how you can see his head kneeling down, whatever. These are creatures in the road right there. That is 100%, I'm sure that's some sort of giant creature in the road. So it looks to me like the island is a cover-up. And it looks like they've done a lot of research on this island. Get back out here where kind of no one's around. See what else we can find. I see trails everywhere in there. Little trails going. Something walking on the trail. You see that dark thing on the trail. Giant creature in the middle of the screen, standing there. Yeah, there's giants still there. There's definitely still giants on Catalina Island. It's funny because, you know, everybody acts like in the past, because you don't want to accept the present. That's what's going on, you know, and they hide from you. Do you believe your government? Ask yourself, do you believe your government 100%? No, I don't. I've been lied to way too many times about everything through that government shit. And a lot of government officials will tell you everything's a lie. Everything you learn. They don't want to tell the truth about nothing. I don't care if an alien's my god, so be it. Tell the truth. Look at what they're doing here. Who knows? It's almost like a funeral vehicle, the white one. Pretty weird. What's this? A thing that opens up to let you through the road? Let's see where they're headed. Up in these hills somewhere, obviously. There's a lot of strange shit up here. Blurred out. And I want you to see what's down there and tell you what it looks like. Structure. That looks like structure down there. I see square structure. I see some ball-looking thing, which is probably a UFO. One of them orb spaceships. I wouldn't doubt it. Got something going on over here. Who knows what that is? Could be farming stuff, I'm not sure. Look how they change it. You see that line of green and the other line? That's where they fade it out. There's a certain color that fades shit, so you can't see it. That's what they do. Look at that. What the hell is that? It's like, what is that? Bunch of structure gone bad. I don't know. This is on the edge of a mountain. Something slid down there. Maybe it's just part of the building falling apart. I have no idea. A bridge that came out. Almost looks like a UFO parked right in there on that building. That's weird. Can't tell. House in the middle of nowhere. Catalina. Giant keepers. Make sure everything stays properly straight. Yeah, pretty crazy, man. Just kind of stretching the video along further so we can see what else is going on. This is a water tank. See the rise right there on the side. I believe that's a water tank. I don't know why water is up there with nothing else around, but I guess there's something over here for it. Try to get up in there further again. Doing something down there, digging for gold, digging these bones up. There's something round in the middle. You guys see that? Perfectly round, faded out, which is probably a UFO part there. A lot of times the government's involved with these alien beings. I found numerous things that show me that they're involved. I don't know what the hell is going on down here. Maybe they're making a base. This thing is laying in there like that. Whatever that is. There's 3 of them. That's pretty weird. This place is definitely worth researching because I'm sure there's a lot more giants than what was in the beginning. And they're somewhere around on this island. And I'm sure there's a lot of them somewhere. Wherever their cave is or whatever they're staying in. Last one in the middle there. Looks like it has wings. Something's going down there. You can see that around that round spot in the middle. Something down there going on. Cruising around here, seeing what we can discover. So yeah, this is Catalina Island. We're gonna go down here and take a look at the beach shore. Something there. Something there. You can see it looks like they have heads and bodies. Creeping around in there, different spots. this area. You know, it looks like they come in here and they're ripping the ground all up. Maybe they're, you know, architecting, looking for skulls and all that shit. Who knows what they're doing? There's still giants living on this island. I know that because I've seen them in the street. It was a dead giveaway. Next time Google Earth, get them out of the street. Get rid of them. I don't know what that is. Totally blew your cover by leaving them walking in the street. I've found numerous giants in the street before. My good friend Joe, he's found numerous giants in the streets. And it's like a dead giveaway when you find that. That's this little viewing point. Right. Stay over here, do not go over here. Definitely have to come back and research where all the giants are on here, because when you get near their little home area, wherever they're living, you'll start seeing them everywhere. So yeah, Catalina Island, guys, right there. Let's go over to this side. Go to the mountains. Even dark right there in the middle. They blurred this area up, you can tell. It's got like this blur to it. A lot of strange stuff to cover on this island. I wonder what they do down there. Military base. What's tucking under the trees right there in the middle of the screen? Like a UFO shape, guys. You see it? And what's that dark thing in the middle of the screen? Coordinates is on the corner of the video, guys, so make sure you come back and check this shit out. Look at this dude. Right in the middle of the screen. That's a giant. You see him walking, you see his legs. You see his arm, his hand out. They blurred him. They tried to blur him, but that's what that is. You can barely see his head. I'm going to take it to the top of the screen right there. And you can see his hand. You can see him walking on the ground here. I'm going to zoom in. Right where the bottom is in the middle, you can see his legs spread. That's a giant that they blurred right in the middle of their town. That is not a tree. That is a giant. You can see too much detail on him. Whatever he has the clothes on or whatever it is. Too much detail. Let's have some sort of spaceship in the middle of the screen. Giant there that they blocked out. Okay, there's a couple of them right here. Another one. Look at them. All standing around right there. What's going on? Oh, I think we found the kitty where a lot of the giants are. One coming out right there, walking out into that field. You See them standing around all in there. They're involved with whatever is going on. They're either friendly and just there, or they're involved. Cherry Cove. That's the place. You'll see some giants in there, guys. Cherry Cove. Look at that guy just standing there. That's wild, man. And I'm sure they didn't put some big ass statue up like that. Amazing, man. Let's get down here. You can see on the street, right on the middle of the street walking. These guys covering up the street. Can't get your car down the street. Giants. Yeah. Catalina Island, guys. Giants revealed and giant skulls. That's right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Quick little show on Catalina Island. And the mystery solved. There is giants there and there is skulls there. You can zoom around yourself and snap some pictures and clean them up and see the detail. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you like the video, and if you have any comments, please leave them. Thank you.